Today we are going to talk about discussing argumentative paragraph, isn't it? So far we have seen different types of paragraph. Number one is, how many paragraphs we have come across? Four graphs. One is descriptive, one is narrative or descriptive paragraph, then compare contrast paragraph, number three cause and effect paragraph, number four, yes, another one is like category, different types of category based paragraph, classification based paragraph. So one of the paragraph is argumentative paragraph. The core idea of argumentative paragraph is, the main idea is argument. Am I right? What is the meaning of argument? When you are trying to argue on the debatable issue, like which one is good versus either this or that, either this or that,
or is it
like
partially good or bad?
Maybe partially good or bad, like marriage, whether arranged marriage is good or love marriage, whether online learning is good or offline. So you are taking side. Okay, so on each point you are taking side. So there are, in our daily life we come across actually different types of arguments, where we have to choose one single particular point of view. So that's called argumentation. And here we are going to know about how to write an argumentative paragraph. So here we are going to learn the concept, then structure, how it is structured in a particular way, then the examples, also some languages, like in the earlier classes we have seen some useful languages like more, moreover, similarly, as a consequence, consequently, some phrases that actually helps you in writing the paragraph, isn't it? Then practice session, and the last one is common mistakes that we actually do and which should be avoided. So what is an argumentative paragraph? It is a paragraph where you giving your opinion. It is not bit informative, rather it is opinion oriented. What do you think on a particular topic, or what is your particular stand, point of view? Number two is, it supports it with reasons. While you are giving opinion, like on online learning is better than offline learning, then you have to support it, you have to give some evidence, you have to resonate why actually online learning is so important or very useful than offline learning. Number three, here you try to convince the reader. So you have to persuade the reader why, while you are, like, it's an opinion, it's not something objective. When it is opinion, you have to justify your reason. So structure of a paragraph, with in similar with other paragraphs, it is quite similar. Number one is, we have to write topic sentence. Here topic sentence is your opinion, like the main idea. You are writing the main idea and what's your opinion. In a word, in one word, in a sentence, you just give your opinion, like marriage is good, or it is better than it, or it is this. You have said something, then you have to give supporting details, or HD, like supporting sentences, reasons and example. Then number three, counter argument. So you are giving your argument, but you have to be conscious of other arguments as well. Other people say that no, your point is not valid, so also mention their point as well. Some of the people think that is good, then you again come to your own point. Counter argument, bole na counter argument dicchi. So that's way, in this way. Then number four is concluding sentence. So you have to conclude your ideas, wrap up your writing, concluding sentence. See, example, online learning is better than traditional learning. Supporting sentence, 3 points, like before starting our writing, we will do some brainstorming work. Here we will portray it. 1 point is saving time, one of the reason, isn't it? Saving time. Then flexibility, it is flexible. And number 3 is you can learn from anywhere. So learning, it is also included in flexibility. Like you are flexible in terms of place, you can learn anywhere. Then virtual learning. So these are the points that you have to put in the form of supporting sentences. Have you written these things? Structure? Note it down. Done?
In paragraph, what we will do, we just talk about one side or both sides.
So it's completely voluntary. In terms of paragraph, like in terms of essay, you have to write a single paragraph based on the counter argument. But in a paragraph there is limited scope to bring those counter arguments. If you can do introduce some points, key points in 1 or 2 sentences, if you want to make your paragraph more intake and qualityful, you can do it. What opposite people say regarding it, then come, because then your paragraph will be quite lengthy, isn't it? So it's voluntary. I will highly suggest you, while you are writing essay, you only focus on one single point. But in paragraph writing, as you have to write it just in a paragraph, so you can introduce 3 or 4 points, but it should be logically, you have to go and move further. Okay, so done. Now write it. So it will actually help you to understand the structure more effective way. Yes.
What's the meaning of flexible? Like easy?
What is it is very flexible.
Like it is so easy?
Like you are, yes, you are on flexible, you are adapting your time, your place, isn't it? You are being anywhere, like when you are in the pandemic era, in the pandemic situation where we were into the online learning, so you were anywhere and everywhere student could join the classes.
Easily accessible.
So it, yes, easily accessible online learning. And the materials, you see, you can get plenty of materials in Google, in different types of files you can get. But when you are thinking about the physical, actually hard copy of it, then you have to pay money. So online learning, online media is always very flexible. Like your mobile phone, isn't it very flexible? You cannot take your PC to everywhere, but you can take your phone everywhere. You can do anything about it. That's called flexibility. And human being can be flexible. Like flexible means you can be adapted, like the water. Sometimes people refer themselves as a water or liquid. Liquid means you can be adapted in any situation. If you are put into a very dangerous situation or bit tough situation, but you have this capability to cope up with the situation. So this is called a flexibility. And a modern person should be that much flexible that he can be adapted in any situation. Okay, understood? What is flexibility? Adjustable, right. So some useful languages, write it down. These languages will help you to write an argumentative paragraph. Please don't use your mobile phone. You can't see? Then sit down here on the front bench. Or you can simply sit here. Don't use your mobile phone, okay? So some useful languages are, in my opinion. So while we are arguing something, we are trying to give some opinion, you will say, in my opinion, I believe that is better than that. According to my opinion, then for example, more often we actually use that expression, for example or for instance, the same synonym of for example. Then on the other hand, can you tell me where we use that expression on the other hand?
Make body parts.
Pause.